Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. EA Sports College Football just about a month into the season, and we are ready for this Week 4 clash. It's the South Carolina Gamecocks and the Alabama Crimson Tide. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
Thanks, guys. The Tide head coach told me before the game this is a developing storyline. Early in the season, they took a risk starting a young freshman quarterback, but he has continued to shine and get better each and every week. Now, late in the season, a chance for the college football playoff is on the line. His team is playing with great energy and enthusiasm, but they have got to continue to take care of the ball and focus and perform every single game. We'll see how he's able to get off to a quick start here in the first quarter. I'll keep you posted from the sidelines. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. The Gamecocks headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. He'll bring it out. It's Jenkins. He gets a block. What a great return, and he flips the field to start this drive off, and he just about scored himself. It is so good to have a dangerous return man. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. Bunch formation for these receivers. Gonna run it. It's Hill. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Motion from the back. Keelan Russell. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Tripped up for the tackle.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Now they'll face 3rd and 4 in their first possession of the game. Going to try to get it himself. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Alabama quickly back to the line.
Yeah, and I like the quarterback's quick decision-making, puts it on the ground, decides to take it himself, goes, gets the necessary yardage, 1st down.
And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. So now it's 2nd and long.
That's a really nice job by the cornerback playing with his eyes. He sees the running back release out of the backfield, sees him get the ball, and this guy's tough. You know, there are a lot of corners out there that would try to submarine these big running backs, and then they get hurdled. Not this guy. Good job getting the tackle, getting him on the ground.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you could tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that route.
They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. The offense changing the play. Going to the running game. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
You know, this is a running back who wants the ball, and he wants the offense to run through him. Really nice job there on the third down of this opening drive for his offense. I can't wait to see what kind of game this guy's going to have.
Alabama rolling quickly downfield, set up with another first down. Motion from the wideout. Throwing Russell. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete.
It seemed like there may have been a miscommunication there between the QB and receiver, just not on the same page.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. So after that false start, now dealing with 2nd and 15. To the 15. Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown time. A great catch and run for 6.
That is how you get your playmaking wide receiver in the game early. First series, they scripted this. They want to get him the football. They get him the football, and he does the rest. Gets the big touchdown on the opening drive of the game.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. He'll bring it out. It's Bennett. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Sellers through the noise. He's got his man. Got room at the 35. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move.
And that's a great job by this QB, man. He sees the blitz come. He gets the ball out of his hands, hits his running back on a little swing route in stride. Then he can do the rest. He's got the ball in his hands fast, so he can chew up some yards, make some plays down the field.
Might have a chance. Inside the touchdown, Gamecocks. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And that is exactly what they wanted to see. They talked about bolstering their speed at the running back spot. They said this guy could do it, and you get a good glimpse of it early in this football game. Baller, there's one thing to talk about speed. It's another thing to talk about speed. And that guy takes off, erases some angles, and makes the big play early.
It's so true, David. There's so many really good running backs in the country that can make people miss, but when we see them get into the second level, they always get caught. This guy is a little bit different. And now if you're on defense, that's a big alert. You know, hey, if we don't tackle him, if linebackers miss him, if safeties miss him, and this guy gets in the second level, he is taking it to the house. There's a lot of pressure now on this defense to tackle.
Here comes that Alabama offense. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense, to be physically pounded. The run is coming. You know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting a push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
Running inside. It's Hill. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on third down. Makes one man miss. Oh, he's got some space.
throwing my clipboard. I'm throwing my hands up in the air. What do you want me to do? I mean, this is unbelievable, having a guy this dynamic at the quarterback spot that can take it 50-plus and make it look that easy. You stop it.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Gamecocks offense heads out to see what they can put together here. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. We'll get a stoppage here for an injured player for the Tide. The Tide crowd rolling noise down onto Saban Field on 3rd down. Now here's Sellers. Quickly complete. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a 1st down.
It's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
Here's Sellers to throw. He uncorks one deep. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Bringing it back. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Russell on play action. Now sliding to his left. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open.
And the defense catches a break on that one. And this guy's not a superstar, but he's pretty dang reliable. And we talked to them about this guy. Like, he's kind of the security blanket for the quarterback. And him to drop that football doesn't happen often. You take those lucky things when you can get them.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll move the wide receiver. Russell. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They don't fall for the screen. Great job retracing and stopping him at the line of scrimmage.
And it's something you learn as a pass rusher all the time, man. If I beat that tackle immediately, right away, there's usually a reason. They're wanting me to run upfield. He plays the screen beautifully. The defensive end stays home, sees it, makes a tackle on the running back, and prevents the big play.
It'll be 3rd and long. He'll try to get to the marker himself. Makes it past the marker. He's running free down the middle. He is it. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Man, it's so nice to have an offense that can do so many different things and attack you different ways. When you run the option the normal way with a running back, the defense knows how to play it. But how about this? The receiver out wide, now a little confusion. QB takes advantage and punches it in for 6.
Out of the end zone. Maybe a little too bold on that return as he's out of bounds at the 11. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming.
In college football, you see this a ton now. You use a quick passing game, basically as the running game. Get a few yards, get your offense ahead of the sticks, keeps it on pace for success.
Sellers. Here comes the heat. Got his man. He'll be stopped at his own 23-yard line, but he's got enough to move the chains and pick up the first down.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
It's complete. All the way out to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 15. And the Gamecocks come to the line in the hurry-up. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Moving out of the pocket.
And when you start to develop a feel as a tight end that you...
Breaks into the open. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking downfield on first down. Unloads to the wideout. It falls incomplete and will change ends of the field to get things started back up. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. As we get a look at some stats, this is the best start they could have hoped for. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Throwing, Sellers. Under fire. And that one sails through the back of the end zone.
That's really good discipline by this defense because they've given up some yards on the ground, and so naturally you think, be more aggressive, commit more bodies. Nice job staying patient, playing your responsibility on the outside, not giving up the deep ball, making them earn this, go down the field, and not give up those big plays.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. At the 20, he's got space. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. The Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, it's Clark. There's a little room there. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to give him a finish. Trying to barrel in. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. It's a much-needed life for this offense as they try to cut away at this lead.
No doubt. Needed something to go right. You're down. You got to make plays. You got to get your team back in. And great start. Keep chipping away.
And that is not what they were after. Kickoff sails out of bounds. An excellent field position for this offense. Wants to adjust the pattern. They'll go play action with Mack. Quickly out to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
Throwing Mack. Incomplete. Man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception.
Great coverage, great break on the ball. Had a chance to really make a big play and maybe even take that thing back to the house. But you got to secure the catch. We like to hit people more than we like to catch balls.
3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Runs through the tackle. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
Hey, how about this, D? You think they're locked in and dialed into this quarterback and his ability to run the football?
Oh, fake. The up man looking for room. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
They had the exact look they had practiced for and what they wanted. The up man gets the snap directly. He's able to use the speed, get the first down, and the chains are moving.
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Motion from the wide receiver. Jet sweep to the receiver. He breaks a tackle. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Seriously, this just can't happen. A delay of game penalty, and it is 2nd and long. Keelan Russell. Complete. Breaks the tackle. And it took the defense a bit to get a handle on him. A little slippery with all those juke moves. He might want another play. From the gun on 3rd down, Keelan Russell. Picked off. Picked off, and this one could go all the way back. The 10. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6.
How about a game-changing play for this defense, stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
The extra point here would tie the game, and he added the extra point. He'll bring it out. It's Jenkins. He gets it across the 25 to the 27 after bringing it out of the end zone. The Tide ready to roll on offense. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You've got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Alabama pushing the tempo.
And you know, Alabama at the quarterback spot, obviously, you need that great play.
There he goes. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Snags it, and there's running room. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Tide with the 1st and 10.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Keeps looking downfield. He's knocked down short game, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry.
And I feel like this defense is starting to pick up on this quarterback's MO. You've seen it, right? Like, time and time again, he is willing to scramble. He wants to carry the football, kind of apprehensive, maybe doesn't want to make a mistake. I'd love to see him maybe hang in that pocket just a little more and maybe make some plays down the field with his arm.
Throwing Russell. Fires to the middle. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
They've got a ways to go on 3rd down from the 24 as this defense tries to force him into a field goal try. Looking to pass. It's Russell. They'll run the screen. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10.
And that's a nice job by the offense. Man, I love when offenses can go 5 wide, spread the formation, find the matchup they want. This time, it's the running back turned wide receiver. They get him the football, and he does the rest and gets upfield. But nice job spreading the formation and really
looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Bama! And they take it in for 6 more points. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And the extra point is good. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. We'll send the tight end in motion. Here's Sellers to throw. Trying to escape and get it himself. They wrestle him down after a pickup of 11 yards on the play, and we've reached a 2-minute timeout. Now on 1st down from the 28. The run inside. It's Clark. Give him 9 on that one. Sets up a 2nd and 1. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for 2nd down.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw, it's Sellers. Dumps it to the back. He just missed the target on that one. Gotta put it on his body.
Don't love the incompletion, but I do love the pass pro. Nice job winning the one-on-ones. We saw some double teams up front as well. This O-line right now, they're in a good rhythm.
A veritable crimson tide of noise on Saban Field here on 3rd down. Sellers through the noise. Got his man. Still on his feet at the 45. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line.
And, man, it's really nice to see a QB and see the blitz right away. Sees the blitz coming, they come attack, replace it right away, get it to your running back, let him take off and do some damage. When anybody blitzes, man, try to find that space right behind them, and that's where you can make big plays.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. And the Gamecocks moving quickly to the line. Sellers makes the catch. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Touchdown, South Carolina! He got it right inside the pylon.
Man, he's off to a good start this year. That's already his third receiving touchdown. We're only 4 games into this season. I love how they line him up all over the field, and as the season goes on, they're going to keep being more and more creative with how they get this guy the ball.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Jenkins. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Oh, not able to hold his water, and the offense will have it stepped off against them. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Concentration is key. Have to know the snap count. The false start backs him up. It's 1st and 15. Russell. Just a little off. Incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
After misfiring, it's 2nd down. Ooh. Quarterback may change this route. Gives it on the option. They'll find a little bit of running room there. It'll be 3rd down as the clock runs before the half. The Gamecocks spin the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. To the air, it's Russell. Safe completion on the screen. Timeout called here by South Carolina. That'll be their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Plays that one perfectly. Exceptional accuracy on the punt. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? On the run, it's McAllister. Got enough for the first. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can't stop the clock. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. A shot toward the end zone. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
And you see, once you start to get to the red zone, the contested catch rate goes way through the roof. Who can make those plays when you're physically getting hit? Nice job by the defense, man. Make them earn it. Make them feel it. Get your hands through the contact of the football when they're trying to make the catch. Great job breaking on the football at the perfect time.
They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, welcome into the EA Sports College Football Update Show, the Week 4 edition. So let's dive right in. Let's begin with a look at Wake Forest, taking on the number 16 team, the Louisville Cardinals.
Coming out with it, it's Bennett. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. South Carolina's offense heads out to get this drive started. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Paul? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
The Gamecocks right after the huge play through the air back to the line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Clark. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Throwing, Sellers. Fires to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, it's a great job by the back end of the defense that time, making up for what the front end of the defense couldn't do. The quarterback had all day to throw that ball, but it was the hit in coverage that forces the incompletion.
Here comes his home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Now here's Sellers. Got his man downfield.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the 3rd quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
And the Gamecocks are flying down the field. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. A likely touchdown-saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the 7. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. In the red area, it's Clark. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
Keeps it on the option. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. Touchdown, Gamecocks! And that one will give them the lead.
That play calling menu just gets so much bigger when I got a guy, Jesse, that can do this. Like, he can run the football, such a weapon. We saw it all throughout this game so far, and you see it once you get closer to that red area, man. You get that +1 advantage, having your quarterback that can be a running threat.
And the frustrating part for a defense, too, is that even when you're right, you're wrong. We've seen on some of these runs today, guys have been in position to make a tackle, but they just can't get him down on the ground. He's got that dynamic running ability. He's a true dual threat, and right now he's given this defense all they can handle.
He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Firing to the right, complete. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. Alabama quickly back to the line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Keelan Russell. Got it. Turning it on. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Running inside. It's Hill. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Wide receiver going in motion. Dropping back, it's Russell. Floats it out in space. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Crimson Tide needs to convert on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. Looks as if the Crimson Tide will have the 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one.
They run it, they get the 1st down, and look at the offense. Right back on the football, ready to crank this tempo up.
Throwing Russell. It's complete on the right side. Finds a crease at the 20. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throw and catch. The Crimson Tide move the sticks through the air. Let's see if they go back to it here. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Quarterback keeper. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
You know, this offensive line, they just got to hold their blocks a little bit longer. This offense likes to run their quarterback on design plays, and if you can just give him a little crease, he can take it the distance, but they couldn't get it done there.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Here's a heat. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Man, I'm a good play caller when I got a guy like this at the quarterback spot. Like, he's so adept at seeing where the space is, finding it, breaking through it. And Palmer, this isn't the first time he's made a play today.
No, you're right, David, and it's got to be frustrating for the defense because they knew with his running ability he was going to get his touches, and they knew they had to be able to slow him down from running the football, but they haven't been able to do that. When you've got speed like this guy has, and you can throw it the way he does, he just causes so many problems for you as a defensive coordinator. This guy is going to be a problem for any defense that faces him this season.
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Their lead is gone, and they'll try to grab it back on this drive. Rush is on him. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
I tell you what, man, you better be looking at your puppy dog feet and seeing where they are, Palmer. You don't want to get back in that end zone and bad things happen when you get sacked.
I don't know if you want to even risk this quarterback having to hold on to the football very much longer after watching that last play. This defense right now is pinning their ears back on this area of the field, and they are getting after him quick.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Sellers through the noise. He lets one fly deep. Intercepted for the 11th time this season. He was looking for a little more on that return, but he hands this offense a short field at the 35.
Well, the defense was expecting pass on that one. 3rd and long. They dial up the perfect coverage and a great job in the back end, reading and reacting to the quarterback when the ball was in the air, coming away with a massive interception.
Motion from the wideout. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that guy for a loss.
Tie ball game as we play in the 3rd quarter. It's 2nd and 10. Rides to back and leaves it. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line after he picked up 4. What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the 4th. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Russell. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
I like the call, man. You got an opportunity to take the lead in the 4th quarter. Go for the kick. He executes it perfectly. Defense, now it's your turn. We got the lead. We got to get a stop.
Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. After giving up that field goal, they find themselves trailing and trying to do something about it on this drive. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
And what a great job by the defense here. 1st down, 2nd down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both. And that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up 3rd and long situations. And now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create.
Unloads it downfield. Makes the grab along the left sideline for the huge gain.
And that is a big-time play for the offense. The defense knew coming.
They've got a 1st down here. Want to start its bend to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. The run inside. It's Howell. There's a crease. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. The Gamecocks in the hurry-up.
And maybe the big fella can jumpstart this offense a little bit. They got to get some points, and he's that big physical guy, breaking some tackles, making some plays. Here in the 4th quarter, they're going to need it.
And the Gamecocks are rolling down the field. Here's Sellers to throw. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
Some days just aren't your day, and he's already made 2 big mistakes in this ball game with the interceptions, and he almost threw a 3rd. His quarterback's really got to dial in, get focused, get his feet set, and make good deliveries of the football to his wide receivers.
On the run, it's McAllister. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. It's McAllister. They got him on the ground. Great tackling by this D to stop him short of the first down marker.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, and they finally forced the fourth down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big fourth down.
Hauls it in, the first down and more. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
And at this stage of the game in the fourth quarter, big-time players make big plays in big games. What a great job after he secured the catch in the open field, showing off the speed, taking it to the house, and with it, his team now has the lead.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Jenkins. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Alabama offense coming onto the field. They're in a precarious spot here, that lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here. Going to try to pop one on the screen.
He didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If you could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
The run from the shotgun. Tackled at the 28. It's a pickup of 5.
And on second down, a lot of times, I don't know why, you just, as a defense, you go pass. You think passing situations, passing downs. Really good job by the offense, committing to the run game, not abandoning it, not getting yourself in a third down situation where you had to throw the football.
Quarterback making checks. Keelan Russell throws to the back. Finds his man open. Open field on the right. Past the 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Alabama! They move on top here in the fourth. The Tide answers back.
That's just such a great way to answer. Your defense just gives up a touchdown, no problem. Offense come out, see what the defense is in. The passing game makes the big play down the field and the immediate answer to get the momentum back in this football game.
And the extra point was good. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Sellers. Here's the pressure. Trying to get away. Oh, he's got some space. Oh, what a cut. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive.
Well, we know the game of college football is always evolving and changing, and one of the biggest reasons why is the quarterback evolution. Dual-threat quarterbacks. You're seeing two great examples in this game so far. Both guys can hurt you throwing it. Both guys can hurt you running it. It's been the running attack for both of these guys. It's been the big story so far.
They'll keep it on the ground, and they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. Now here's Sellers. And the third down pass is incomplete. The the Gamecocks decide to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. The Gamecocks spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on 4th down. Fourth down, Sellers. And he will go down. Couldn't get rid of it in time, and the defense gets a sack on 4th down.
I know that was tough, but as a quarterback, you got to know on 4th down, you cannot take a sack. Any way, shape, or form, you've got to be able to get rid of that football and give it an opportunity. That time, I know it wasn't blocked perfect, but the quarterback's got to have more sense of urgency.
On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Gonna run it. It's Riley. Maybe some room here. The 20. The 10. Touchdown time. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
And they tacked on the extra point. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Sellers. Pressure coming. Gets away. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are. You're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
Wants to throw. It's Sellers. Oh, he wants it all. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the 4th quarter. You're just trying to take a shot and see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage. And they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
Sellers lined up in the gun on 3rd down. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And they needed a little more room to work with as that one sails out of bounds.
And I love the IQ by the defense on that play. Like, understand situational football. They're down by a couple scores. The clock is ticking. They need to make big plays. Nice job playing the deep ball and not giving up anything big.
Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Sellers to throw for it on 4th. He'll try to do it himself. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. And the Gamecocks want to pick up the tempo.
And it's just so fun to be a play caller when you got a QB that can do that. Like, it's a pass play. Nope, he pulls it down, chews up yardage, gets a first down. And both of these quarterbacks, man, they have this ability to make big plays.
Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And he's got plenty for the first down, and now they'll have a chance to get their thoughts together coming out of the 2-minute timeout. The Gamecocks go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Here's Sellers to throw. Lets it fly deep downfield. This is caught for the late touchdown, so let's not put this one to bed just yet.
Yeah, and that's step one. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
They got the touchdown they needed. Now trailing by a field goal, they'll line up for the onside kick. It looked as if he got a hand on it before it traveled 10 yards, and that's going to be a penalty. These onside kicks are nearly impossible anyway, but you have to at least give them a chance by getting the ball 10 yards. They'll take the penalty and take over with the lead. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Timeout called here by South Carolina. That'll be their second. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Quarterback making adjustments. They'll send the back in motion. Just going to keep it after the snap. Got enough for the first. There's some room. Here comes the offense on first down. Looks like the offense will just take a knee. The Gamecocks take a timeout. That's their last one. And now what will they come up with on this second down play? Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. And the quarterback will just drop to a knee.
And a running game can be really hard to stop when you got so many guys that can do some damage. And this defense has taken some licks. This QB's made him look silly a couple of times, but they're starting to adjust. Gotta like that play right there, getting to him and getting him on the ground.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Quarterback's just going to take a knee.
Well, this quarterback has had a lot of success burning this defense with his legs. That time, though, there was nowhere to go. Give the defense credit. They won their one-on-ones up front. Tremendous speed getting to him and bringing him down for a TFL.
They get the timeout called. 11 seconds remaining to play. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And it's good! Big 3 points to stretch the lead.
And that's Not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Sellers. He's taking a deep shot. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left.
And those are the plays that you worry about as a defensive coordinator, man. Not getting beat over the top, but not just by any guy, but by a guy that can fly. And they've been worried about it all game long. Their game plan has been steered toward that, and right here they execute at a really good level. Make sure they don't let them get behind them, and they knock the football to the ground.
A deep throw as the clock winds down. The ball hits the ground, and this thing is over. An absolutely heartbreaking loss. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right?